Music is a universal language reflected in Taiwan's vibrant live music scene. A melting pot of musical communication is happening right here, which is why many musicians from all over the world have chosen to settle in Taiwan. Guitarist Mike McLaughlin is one of them.
And I'm so impressed with his charisma and passionate, and it's such a great honor to have the chance to perform with him.
Not only has he broken global boundaries, but he was also instrumental in the success of Mandarin pop music and beyond, having previously worked with the former Peter Criss from the legendary rock band Kiss.
The experience Taiwanese live house culture is unbelievable.
Hi there, I'm Helen. Over the years, I've had the privilege of hosting a wide array of events, allowing me to immerse myself in different cultures and connect with fascinating characters. I'm really excited to meet Mike today and can't wait to learn how he came to settle in Taiwan, as well as what it's like to work alongside the biggest stars for over 30 years. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Helen.
So excited to meet you in person.
I'm happy to meet you as well.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
I know that you are the legendary artist.
Well, I've played with a lot of legends.
Yes, that's the other
A lot of
thing.
legends here in Taiwan and in Asia, and a few back in America as well.
Tell me about your story. When did you start playing guitar?
I started when I was 10, so 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I started playing when I was 10 years old. That's when I started taking guitar lessons. Before then, it was something I always did and enjoyed doing and had fun doing. And growing up in the States and seeing rock and roll on TV and just thinking, wow, I want to do that. So I kept nagging my parents to get me a guitar.
And I've heard that you have a live show tonight, right?
Yes, a live show here in Taipei, and I've been playing there off and on for probably the past 10 to 15 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, a lot of times when I'm playing big concerts with artists, I have to be very focused on their music and the show, and there's a lot of things going on. But when I go to play there, it's kind of loose.
You do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want. I set them up here. I have my little playlist. So
In the iPod.
this is classic. This is old school, like me.
Love it.
And some classic rock music and 经典摇滚.
Right.
我很喜欢.
Mike's story echoes the development of live house culture in Taiwan. Going back to the 80s, when the scene was dominated by rock music, small bars and venues began hosting live performances, usually managed by people who simply loved the music.
If it's possible, do you think that I have a chance to perform with you for one song tonight?
Sure.
Really?
So tonight we'll fire it up and give it a go.
Yeah. Maybe we can practice in the studio.
Sure. We can go back and do a little practice session.
Yes. Mike, let's get it started.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me all the time.
So I'm really curious. Why did you come to Taiwan?
I was living in LA and I met a guy, a Taiwanese musician, Terrence. And Terrence used to be in a band called Dongfeng Kuaizhe, and we got to talk and started writing together, writing music and producing. And he brought it back to Taiwan to shop it around at some different companies. And he brought it to Chyi the singer Chyi.
Wow, he was a pop star.
Yeah,
a huge
he was
star.
a huge star. So Chyi really liked our music, so he offered Terrence and myself to come back to Taiwan and work for him in his music production company. So that was my foot in the door a long time ago.
Taiwan's pop culture started to thrive in the 90s, influencing Taipei's music scene with the start of some of the city's most iconic live houses. The 2000s saw a wave of independent music in Taiwan, with live houses being the heart and soul of the scene. These unique places helped many bands attract a dedicated fan base.
That's a very good timing, as I recall.
Right, the music, it was pretty poppin' here at that time, the music scene.
Lots of pop stars came out.
Yeah, a lot
like
of pop
Britney
stars.
Spears, Mariah
Yeah.
Carey, and in Taiwan we have Tsai.
Tsai,
A-mei, yes.
and all those people were coming out.
So are there any performances that is really unforgettable for you? Too many.
Well, I would say one that was very special was that first year that I was here. I did my first show with Chyi. I just remember being in this football stadium, you know, and looking out, however many people, whatever, 20,000 people. I'm thinking, well, I'm the only,
Guitarist?
non-Asian guy in this whole place, you know.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. And we went back to the States with A-mei and did a little tour of the States. We did like 5 or 6 shows. And so that was really cool to go back to the States, you know, my home, and play with A-mei, this Taiwanese
Definitely,
superstar.
yes.
I remember we played in Toronto, and we were playing the Maple Leafs Arena. This is the biggest place I've ever played in my life, the biggest venue, you know. This is the first time I played a hockey arena, you know. That was pretty memorable.
Today, Taiwan's live house culture has gone global, with bands from all over the world traveling here to perform. Live houses are more than mere venues. They are vibrant hubs for cultural fusion and global exchange.
So what made you decide to stay in Taiwan?
My now wife, she's right over there, my
fell in
Taiwanese
love.
wife. Yeah, that kept me here and starting a family. And I just really enjoyed the whole culture and the whole scene in Taiwan. It was like a fresh new start. Just all the people that I've worked with over the years here. I enjoy it all. That's the whole reason we play music. It's about communicating with people. Music is a form of communication.
Right.
This is one of the
That's
main
the reason.
reasons here.
Cool, I can
Along
tell.
with my family, yeah.
Right. So, Savannah, when did you find out that you like music and you're really into music?
Well, I always liked music since I was little, so it's kind of feel like I'm born to make music.
Nice. Did you play guitar when she was little
Oh yeah,
to her?
there was always music around the house.
So how often do you play together?
Well, I try and take her to shows around town as much as I can.
Do you enjoy playing with your dad?
Of course, I mean, he's the master.
She has to say that.
But is he strict on teaching you about music?
Not really, actually, because he never tells us what to do, just let us.
She's already has it in her, being a musician.
Yes.
So it should come out naturally. You can't force it. So I try and to make it more natural and fun. Of course, I'll give her some tips if she's doing something. I think, well, maybe you could try it this way a little bit. See how that works for you.
Well, I just have my first time performing at the bar, and that was terrifying, but really fascinating. So I really enjoy the whole process, although it freaks me out, but I really want to try it again. That was so fun. see another aspect and perspective from his point of view to see how fascinated Taiwan is. Mike is really talented. He is really a good person to work with. And I really enjoy talking to him because he has so much experience in different countries and playing music. So this is really my honor to have the opportunity to work with him and to play with him, to perform with him, and even being instructed by him. So glad I'm here today.